If you're in your 50s and still don't know that brands want to hire you to create content for them, let me explain everything. So this is called UGC. It stands for User Generated Content. Basically, in a nutshell, UGC creators get paid to create content for companies that the companies then take that content and use for their own purposes. Now, why 50-something-year-olds, right? Okay, so this is very exciting. So number one, so last year I did a UGC deal, 2 UGC deals with my 63-year-old mom. This is a longer story, but I'm not going to go into super detail. But basically, I was on a call with this company that I was trying to convince to hire me. And I mentioned my mom wanting to be in the video too, because she's a customer of theirs. And they said, oh my gosh, that would be amazing, because she, as a 63-year-old, is more part of our demographic that we want to reach and sell more of our products to. And I was like, oh, fantastic. So we did the video together. It did so insanely well as an ad for this company. They ran as ads across social media, sold a lot of products. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I literally barely know anybody over the age of 40 that is doing UGC. Especially not over the age of 50, definitely nobody over the age of 60 that I was aware of. And I got to thinking, holy crap, why are more people that are like Gen Xers and baby boomers, why are they not doing UGC? Clearly, if this company was looking to work with more people in their 60s or around their 60s, 50s, 60s, there has to be other companies wanting to do this. And so I kept posting about it. And sure enough, I have had dozens, if not like over 100 different companies that I know of over the past year that are like, oh my gosh, yes, we want to work with more people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, even into their 70s to create content for us, because those are that's the target demographic that we want to reach, that we want to put our ads in front of, that we want to follow us on social media and sell more products. I'm getting excited. Also, the reason why companies want to sell or like put more content in front of you guys and promote their products to Gen Xers and baby boomers is because Gen Xers, statistically speaking, have the most money. They're the wealthiest generation. They have the most money to spend, the biggest purchasing power to spend on products and services. So companies know that. So they would rather spend their marketing dollars advertising to people that are around the Gen X generation, as opposed to like, say, a 22-year-old who's fresh out of college in a ton of student debt and has no money to spend on products. That makes sense, hopefully. So if it does make sense, actually, and you're super comfortable with it, not everybody is, but if you're comfortable with it, put your current age in the comments, because I want to see who's watching, and that'll also just like let me know that this is making sense, maybe. So put your current age in the comments, like she did. Okay, do that now if you're comfortable with it. Okay, so back to UGC. Basically, if you want to get paid to create content for companies and you don't want to have to worry about followers, you don't want to have to worry about like being some crazy big influencer, and you still want to get free products, you want to get paid to create short videos, typically that's what they want, talking about their products or services, UGC, like if you are, especially if you are in your 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s plus, you are at a really, really big advantage, because a lot of companies, not every company, but a lot of companies want to work with you. 2, there's less competition, because again, even though I've taught thousands, like probably 4,000 plus 40 plus year olds over the last year through my UGC course, and like so many of them are landing UGC deals, it's crazy. Even then, there's such a tiny percentage of overall UGC creators all over the globe that are 40 plus, especially 50 plus. Like, there's so much less competition. You're just at such a massive advantage. If this is sounding at all interesting to you and you're still here, like listening to me blab on and on about this, I have a free UGC checklist that would be insanely helpful for you to get. It's $0. I have a course that is not $0, it's $87. That's obviously going to be the best way to learn from me. But if you just want like a free resource that is going to help you, basically you can reference it as you're getting started. It's going to go through it's a checklist, right? So it's going to go through the steps on how to get started with UGC. And then I also included a 15-minute video lesson if you're a visual learner. I teach you how to send emails to those companies, which is key to your success as a UGC creator, in my opinion. That's how I've landed most of my UGC deals. So if you pause this video, save it in the corner here, just so you don't lose it, because that happens to me all the time. Save the video, go to my profile. There's a blue arrow pointing down to the link to click. Just click that. It might pop up a few links, but click the Stan Store link. It'll take you to my Stan Store where you can grab the free checklist, put your name, email, I'll email it to you right away. It will help you so much to get started. Another exciting thing, so my mom is 63. She's also doing UGC, by the way. Literally zero background, been a nurse for 42 years, raised 5 kids, zero social media, zero content creation background whatsoever. She took my course and she learned everything. She's done a few UGC deals. She's done 2 with me. In addition, she's done 2 UGC deals with me. And then now this week, we are doing another UGC deal with a company that we've both been using their products for like 4 or 5 years. So, and they're so excited that I brought up the fact that I wanted my mom to also be in one of the videos. I'm doing 3 videos for them, and my mom and I are gonna be in one video together. I'm so excited. Like, it's my goal in 2025 to do even more UGC deals with my mom. And of course, like, watch her get even more UGC deals herself as a UGC creator. But it's just so exciting. Like, I interviewed one of my students. I just posted about her a few days ago. I interviewed one of my students in the month of December. Her name is Cheryl. She is 60 years old, so a few years younger than my mom, but she's a boomer. And she made over 5,000 in the month of January, doing like with literally just UGC deals. She doesn't even have to pitch to companies. She started in August. She doesn't even have to pitch to companies at this point, because she just keeps getting companies coming to her and finding her. And like, I teach all that inside my course, obviously. That's way more than I can explain here, but it's just crazy, exciting to see people, especially people who previously thought that their age was gonna be like a negative factor to them getting brand deals, when really, once you realize what UGC is and like your age, it's gonna be your superpower. Like, I promise you, it's going to be your superpower. I even have a guest training inside my course. Her name is Eileen. She was 57 at the time of her doing the guest training. So she might be 58 now, I'm not sure, but she's a Gen Xer. I hired her to do a whole guest training because she's made over 6 figures as a UGC creator. She's also made over 6 figures as a TikTok shop affiliate, Gen Xer, obviously. It's just crazy because she, in that guest training, she said that once she realized and owned the fact that her age as a 57-year-old Gen Xer was her superpower, her UGC business exploded. Like, she's done so well, and that training is like so amazing. One of my favorite things inside the course. I'm really obsessed. If you can't tell, I'm very excited. I'm really truly become obsessed with teaching people how to do this, especially people, obviously all types of people, but especially people that think they're too old to do this. It's just not the case, and I'm on a mission to teach as many people, whether you buy my course, whether you don't buy my course, whether you just literally watch my videos here on TikTok of me rambling on about this. Like, I'm so determined to tell people all about UGC because it changed my life. I heard about it 2.5 years ago. Previously, I thought you had to be like an influencer to do brand deals and like for brands to even like blink at you, right? Like even notice you. So then I heard about UGC, I got started. It took me 14 months, but I ended up replacing my 6-figure income here in the Seattle area where I live. But it's just crazy how much UGC has changed my life. And now seeing other people that did not even know UGC existed before, like seeing me here on TikTok usually, it just is crazy. It's crazy. And the opportunities are limitless. Like there's so many companies that want to work with people of all ages. My mom just did a supplement brand. Oh, that's another company that we're doing a UGC deals together. Is a really large supplement company. Like fashion companies, tech companies, app companies. It's crazy. Like the amount of companies that want to work with UGC creators of all backgrounds, all types, of all ages, but especially, again, if you're over the age of 50 or if you're a Gen X or a baby boomer, this is the time. This is the time to shine, and your age is your superpower, okay? So just trust me there. And if you're still here and you haven't gotten the free checklist, go get the free checklist. Check out my course if you want to, if you like learning in that way, in that visual way. But at the very least, give me a follow maybe if you like this kind of stuff, if you want to learn more about it. 2025 is going to be a really, really good year.